My name is Ian Walsh, and this is The Moment Money Matters with Hard Money Bankers, joined today with Evan Zaremba.
Hello.
All right. So the reason I brought Evan inbound today is, well, quite frankly, I made a post out to everybody to see if everybody. He's doing the George Beatty.
Gotta make sure my hair's good.
George's is good. We need a thumbs up or thumbs down. So Evan actually works with the infamous George Beatty on in their wholesaling business, and Evan is a specialist in closing acquisitions. So a lot of wholesalers always ask me, Evan, like, hey, I got a lead. What do you say to the people in the house? How do you decide what you're going to do? So can you explain exactly what you do, what your function is when your, lead comes in, and then what?
So lead comes in, that's a warm lead. I'll call it up, I'll qualify it over the phone, make sure that they have somewhat equity or hopefully some type of equity in the property, what their situation is, why they want to sell the property, just do like types of layering questions, and then like specs on the property, how big it is, how many bedrooms, bathrooms, and so forth. Set up an appointment. I'll say, hey, when's the best time to come out and see the property? And I always call it the property too. I don't call it home because you don't want to make it personal. So like little words like that make a big difference in sales, I think. Go out, I'll take a look at the property, make them an offer on the spot, and then I typically try and close the deal on the spot, as opposed to a lot of times people will go out, they might not look at the property, or they would look at the property, they might not make an offer. I see this all the time where a lot of wholesalers go out and they'll look at a property and they don't even call the person back because they don't know what they're doing.
Oh, wow, okay.
So that's unfortunately a pretty common thing.
Perfect. Yeah. So, pro tip: make an offer while you're at the property.
Make an offer,
okay.
And also know what your offer is going to be prior to going in there. You don't want to. We do what's called an offer range. So we look at comps in the area. We look at what's sold for cash. That's another important thing. We look at based off the size, type of properties, square footage of the property, and then we look at specifically cash sales. So that's and then we want to get it lower than that.
That makes sense. That creates your spread. And we'll get into that in the third interview, probably in depth. But so, Evan, how do people contact you if they want to talk more about wholesaling with you?
You can reach me on Facebook, Evan Zaremba, or my number is 484-800-2749. We do a lot of I've paid out over $16,000 just this year to referrals. So to other wholesalers who either just got started, to people that are in like have a small business. Even my barber, I gave him a couple $1,000s because he knew somebody who was selling a property, and we ended up doing a deal with him. Also, even if you're like a professional real estate investor, if you're a flipper, if you have some type of marketing campaign, and maybe you don't want to flip a property, maybe it's like a lower end property that you don't want to deal with. But if you have the means, to get me to do the marketing rather, I can go in there, I can close the deal, and get you paid on it.
Perfect. So if you've got something that you might think might be a deal, best bet is first call Evan, second let him determine it.
Yes.
Perfect. Yes. So if you're not making money in real estate and you think you find deals, that is the man to call. We're sitting right next to me. So you guys know him on Facebook. You've got his phone number, and we'll catch you on the next video.